So I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can help to make transcription of your audio just a little bit easier. First, let me show you what the end goal is like. Here's an interview I did a while back, and literally here's what it looks like. Here's me, Janine, asking a question, and then here's Casey, who I'm interviewing, answering the question. And it goes back and forth and back and forth. Let me show you how you can also use Google Docs to translate your text to, or your vocals, your recording to text. So Google Docs has a tools thing here where if you go down, there's the option of voice typing. So what I'm going to do is I have pulled up my audio, which I recorded on my phone using the audio on my phone. And I am going to play the audio. I'm going to record it by clicking to speak, and then I'm just going to simply play that audio, and it's going to take it and type it as it hears it. So here I go. It doesn't work flawlessly, but here's how it goes. Hey, Conrad, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good. You want to tell me about something interesting with your day?
Oh, I planted a tree, and then I walked to work.
Did you really plant a tree this morning?
I did. I planted a tree this morning.
What kind?
It was a green one.
A green tree. All right, so that's all there is to it. Let me pause this. So you can see it caught some of the audio, but it didn't catch all of the audio. This is not a perfect solution. And then here's what I would do to make this into more of a transcription format. I would say, Janine, hey, Conrad. Let's make it proper here, period. How are you doing? And then I said, tell me something interesting about your day. And you'll also notice that it didn't catch up the next thing that he said. So anyway, this works. It's not the best in the world, but it's another option that you have. Let me show you probably the best option that you have. The best option, I think, is to use your phone video recording and video the interview. What I did on a practice video is I literally just put my phone down on the table where the camera was facing down at the table. So it's recording blackness, it's recording nothing. And like I said, that just makes more people comfortable than when you interview their faces. And then what I need to do is I need to upload that video to YouTube. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, step one, you need to go to your YouTube account and log into YouTube. I'm already logged in. You can see my little picture up here. If you have a Gmail account or any kind of Google account, then you've got a Yahoo account. Or a YouTube account, I'm sorry. Your login for Google or Gmail is the same as your login for YouTube. And then the next thing I need to do is upload a video. And I can click here and say create if the video is on my computer. If the video is on your phone, I'll show you another video for that. But what you're going to do is you'll open the YouTube app on your phone, find the video, and then upload it to YouTube from here. So for the actual working with your video transcription, go to a computer, and then from your YouTube homepage up here, I'm going to click on my little picture, and I'm going to select YouTube Studio. Now, YouTube Studio will automatically transcribe your video and put sub-captions on it. And then you're going to be able to download those captions and edit them. So that's the goal. That's what we're doing. However, note that it does take a little while for YouTube to do this. Sometimes it's a few hours, sometimes it's 24 hours. So make sure you give yourself some time, because even once you've gotten the text here in YouTube and downloaded, it's still going to probably take you a couple hours to clean it up and fix it. So here's how I'm going to do this. Now that I'm in YouTube Studio, I'm going to go here to Content on the left-hand side. And here's the video I just did. Let me show you. I just uploaded this a few minutes ago. And over here is subtitles. So let's see if they're there yet. Yeah, nothing's here yet. It says to add it, which means it's asking me to manually add it. But if I go to a video that I've done previously, it'll already be in there. So let me go back and show you. All right, here's a video I did a little while back. So I'm going to use this one as our sample. So if I go over here once more to subtitles, you can see that right here are the automatic subtitles, and you'll see it's labeled English automatic. By the way, if your video is recorded in Spanish or some other language, I'm okay with you submitting your transcription in that language, so you don't have to translate it here for this portion. You will have to do some translation when you turn this into a narrative. So the first thing I'm going to do is click here where it says duplicate and edit. And then here we go. Here's my transcription. As you can see, it's a little bit of a mess because they don't capitalize anything. It doesn't put in any punctuation. There's nothing like that in here, but still this will work for me. If I click on these little dots in this upper right-hand corner here, I can say download subtitles. And then you can see it's come here to my file right here. It's also in your downloads folder if you have trouble finding that. But you can go to your folders and click on downloads, and there's that transcript there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And again, to make my life easier, because this will scroll all the way across the page and it's really hard to work with, I'm going to copy this all. So I'm going to do Control A to select all of it and copy it. And then I'm going to move it to a Word document. This will just make it easier for me to work with. All right. So now I can start playing with this. Janine, I'm going to have to fix it. PowerPoint is a great tool that helps your words become visual, period. And then I'm going to capitalize the beginning of a new sentence. This can help you retain your audience's attention because it gives them, I'm not going to do this whole thing because this is going to bore you all to death. But let's say I had another person talking here, then I could fix this and so forth. So that's a sample of what this is going to look like when you're all done. And then ultimately you'll save this, and this is what you'll upload to submit your transcript for class. So I hope that's helpful in helping you to navigate some of this. It's a few steps in here, but I do think that using something like this is way easier than trying to type this all yourself from scratch.